Hey everyone, welcome back. So today I'm going to be reviewing new lip products from Etude. So they came out with their Dear Darling marker tint. There is a total of 6 shades. On Etude's Korean Instagram, they're doing a promotion with Naver. So I did get these from Naver as part of the promotion. For every 2 products that you get, you also get a lip product holder. A little information about this product. As you know, Etude has Dear Darling lip products, and this is the 4th one. They have their water tint, water gel tints, and their oil tint. This is their 4th one, which is the marker tint. It does have more of a matte finish, and it's very light and quite pigmented as well. Starting off with the packaging, it is quite different from what we're used to. Once you open it for the brush, you have a marker-like brush tip. Alright, so starting off we have shade number 1, Raspberry Pop. It's labeled as a neutral spring / winter clear shade. It does look quite similar to the promotional pictures. You sort of have this pink red color, very nice natural pop of color. This is already the gradients look, but you can see it's very pigmented. Not sure if you saw it from the lip swatch, but it is very difficult to blend. When you hold it like this, you can't see any liquid coming out, but once you do press it, it does have a liquid formula and it's going to dry really fast on your lips. So there's actually not much time to blend it on your lips. Even on my lips right now, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little bit of unevenness, especially on my upper lips here. It almost dries instantly the moment that you apply it on your lips. I did have to use a brush to blend it, so it did help a little bit. Overall, it's going to be quite tricky to blend this product. However, it's very pigmented. Also, this is a matte finish as well. One thing that I did notice right away is the scent. Super sweet. I can't smell it on my lips, but when you're applying it or once you have opened it and you're swatching it, you can definitely smell it. This is a gradient stick, but unfortunately there is no moisturization whatsoever because it dries matte. So there's no moisturization. However, it does feel very lightweight, as they claim. It feels very much like a lip stain. Quite similar to their water tint. It's very watery. On my hand swatch, it does look like it has a pretty good stain. So let's go ahead with the full look and do the transfer test. So now with the full look, we have a cherry red color, and it does have pink undertones. There's no orange, no purple in this. Very beautiful cherry red color. It's quite fun to apply because it kind of feels like watercolor painting. I did do a little bit of a gradient stick on the upper part of my lips and has this very nice watercolor type of finish. For the full look, there's also not much moisturization as well, so definitely do prep your lips for it beforehand. This also will look really good with the gloss. Like I mentioned earlier, it's watery, and then when you apply on your lips, it dries matte. So there's no stain, very pigmented. It's smudge proof as well. This is definitely long lasting. However, you do need to moisturize your lips well beforehand. So next up, this is number 2, Mono Plum. This is labeled as a cool winter dark shade. Compared to number 1, Raspberry Pop, this is a lot more mute. So I have a plum purple shade, and it might look red under some certain lightings. We'll have to see for the full look. So now for the full look, we have a red color with purple undertones. It is described as being a plum shade, which does look a little bit similar to their promotional pictures, but it's going to look red under some certain lightings. Once you get the hang of this formula, the finish looks very flattering, gives this very beautiful watercolor-like finish, and it looks really good on the Cupid's bow as well to give that nice gradient blurred-like effect. And again, you probably will have to use a brush to blend it all out. So this is number 3, Apple Candy. It's a warm autumn deep shade, and it does look quite similar to the promotional pictures. It's vibrant orange red color, so it gives a nice pop of color. Very youthful and playful shade. I find that what works is that you just apply it with a very light layer, lightly pressed to just apply a light layer all over your lips. Put in a little bit more pressure in the inner part of your lips to create a gradient look. I find it works better that way. For the full look, now we have a more pigmented orange or red color. Overall, it's going to look like a red shade with orange undertones, sort of this tangerine orange. The more layers that you apply, the more red it is going to look. So the gradient look probably looks the most orange, very bright and vibrant. Still looks quite similar to the promotional pictures. This is not a shade color that I typically would wear, but it is quite flattering for summer and into fall as well because of the orange in it. Next up, we have number 4, Milk Strawberry. This is a cool summer light shade. You sort of have this bright dragon fruit pink color, probably the most vibrant. Now we have a more pigmented fuchsia pink color. It does have a little bit of a violet undertone. Next up, we have number 5, Pink Tangerine. This is a warm spring clear shade, vibrant and brightening shade, and it looks quite similar to the promotional pictures. You sort of have this tangerine rosy pink color. It does look red under some search lines because of how vibrant it is. I feel like it looks a lot more vibrant. Like the name says, it's a pink orange color, and again, it's going to look red because of how highly saturated it is. Once you get the hang of it, it is quite easy to build up the color, easy to create a gradient look. Last but not least, we have number 6, Grape Soda. This is labeled as a cool winter clear shade, and it does look quite similar to the promotional pictures. Violet purple shade. For PLUM, it did have slight fuchsia undertones. Grape Soda is a lot more purple. It's a more pigmented purple grape shade, very fruity shade color. So my final thoughts of the Dear Darling Margaret Tint. Very bright and vibrant shades for all of these. Not shades that I typically would wear. I think I would have seen a little bit more mute shades, but it is spring and summer, so I think caters more towards the season. The formula does apply watery and it dries matte very quickly, so you do have to work to blend it out. Once you get the hang of it, it has a very beautiful watercolor-like finish because it does dry and become matte really quickly. It has a really good stain. I think this will last for a very long time. So that pretty much wraps up this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.